Knicks had won 2 in a row. They remain without Dylan Brooks because of a fractured left hand. Save big when you bundle auto and home, renters, or condo with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Hop in a John Deere Gator XUV for a day's work. Let's see what's on the to-do list. There goes the tree. And the fence. Not a problem. Because you've got a cargo box filled with solutions. Up to 4,000 pounds of towing capacity. And you're ready to roll.
The power's out!
Here we go again. The Gator XUV, built for every kind of workday. Learn more at johndeere.com/Gator XUV. Nothing runs like a deer.
Amy Cox did something smart. She saved hundreds on auto insurance switching to Progressive. And with that money, she decided to treat herself to an anti-aging red light mask. Will she look like a horror movie villain every night? Yes. Will her boyfriend Kevin be scarred for life? That's certainly a risk. But it's Amy's savings, and if she's willing to risk her relationship for smooth, wrinkle-free skin, well, bye-bye, Kevin. Switch and see if you could save with Progressive and treat yourself.
This is Will Walker with your Fox Valley forecast. Brought to you by KFC. Tonight, foggy with a low around 45. Today brings fog early, then showers likely with a high near 68. Later tonight, showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy with a low around 60. Looking ahead to Saturday, a chance of showers before noon, mostly cloudy with a high near 63. Currently, it's 44 and foggy. With your Fox Valley forecast, I'm Will Walker on WRMN, the talk of the town.
Progressive knows life takes you in many directions.
Bear right at exit 32, then begin to wonder why you never bought a fish tank. In 1.3 miles, you'll realize you've been mispronouncing epitome your whole life. At the roundabout, you will remember you said something at dinner you wish you hadn't, and will think about it for decades. You have arrived at your destination, but it turns out there really is no destination, and life just keeps going.
Wherever life takes you, protect your home and auto with a bundle from Progressive.
Your kids could get free or low-cost health coverage from Medicaid or CHIP. Even if you've applied before, they may be eligible now. Kids up to age 19 are covered for checkups, vaccines, dentist visits, hospital care, and more. And if they already have Medicaid or CHIP, remember to renew every year. Visit insurekidsnow.gov or call 877-KIDS-NOW. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Welcome to WRMN, your trusted voice in the Fox River Valley for over 75 years. We bring you fact-based news, good faith discussions, and entertainment that brings people together. From national headlines to local stories, WRMN is your home for thoughtful dialogue and community engagement. No matter the time of day, where you're listening from, or who you are always welcome here. Thanks for making us a part of your day. This is the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Broadcasting across the Fox River Valley on WRMN 1410 AM. This is your reminder. Morning radio is supposed to be fun. Things are about to get loud, weird, and totally WRMN. Clear your morning. This show's got plans for you. It's the WRMN Morning Show, where every day starts with a laugh. Unpredictable, unforgettable, and unapologetically local. Strap in, Fox River Valley. The show starts now.
Good morning and welcome back to the WRMN Morning Show. It is Friday. It is March 6th. Woo! It is 6:09 a.m. You are here with me, Susie C., and my shrimp Dijon, David T.
Good
morning, David.
Friday. Thank God it's Friday.
I know, right? Well, not for me. I got a lot going on this weekend, so not for me. Me, I'm like, hey, it's Tuesday.
Yeah, you got work at Newman's today?
Work at Newman's today from like 10 to 6, and then I'll go home and like die. But we're going to get some storms, so it'll be nice. And then tomorrow I got to go clean the bar at the restaurant and check all that out. And then we've got Tom and Joe playing tomorrow night at Newman's, so I'll go there for a little bit, make sure they're all set up. And then Sunday, the chili cook-off. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it's going to be a long weekend.
Yeah.
A long weekend. But it'll be fun. It's a good weekend.
Well, I'll be there Sunday.
I know.
I got some friends that are going to come in and hang out and drink.
Awesome. And try chili and vote.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That'll be good. I heard Dino's bringing a chili. Todd's bringing a chili.
I'm bringing a chili.
Curious because Todd's a good cook. Like, from what I gather and what I've seen and what I've tried, Todd's a good cook, so I'm looking forward to trying his chili. And I have not had chili once this entire winter. Something is very wrong there. I loves me some chili. I love Wendy's chili. I mean, for a quick whipping through. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you got to get one hot sauce packet and put it in there, and it's like perfection.
Well, Samantha likes, the only ones left in Lincoln Hills is Firehouse Sub. They have a good chili.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very nice. I know, and she said Wendy's chili, she had it in the can, and she said it was good. And I happened to see a can. Speaking of cans, were you able to pick up some dog food for me?
I am actually doing that today. I'm dropping them off later.
I'll give you some cash on Sunday.
I'll let you know what the bill is. Yeah,
okay.
But no.
I've got a case in my car. We've got a whole bunch of cans here. So Tom, Carey, Nancy, Miss Linda Carter, your friends, Matt.
Yeah, they
Make It Happen, Matt, and Mama Matt donated
a 40-pound bag of dry dog food, unopened, and that's in my van. It's sitting next to one of the kidnapped victims I got in the back there.
Perfect, as long as they're working, whatever. Put them to work. So 6:11 a.m. What's everybody got going this weekend? Anything fun? You can throw it on our chat line, which is open. 505-926-1410, 505-926-1410, or on the YouTube. We've already got a bunch of people watching and listening on the YouTube. Let's look at the weather, because the roads are a tad hazardous, kids. So go ahead. Let's hear the weather. What's the weather forecast?
Well,
and wait, next week, read the 10-day, baby.
Read the 10-day? Okay, I will do that, boss. Right now, we're underneath the dense fog advisory for day number 3, so fog watch 3. We need a foghorn on our sound bites when we have foggy days. So right now, the temperature is 44 degrees, and the real feel is 44 degrees. So we're even Steven right now. It is.
Now, my screen says 45. I'm just saying.
Really, just smashed my compass. I was on a roll here, and she just takes my compass and goes like that.
Go for it.
Okay, 44 degrees with fog. But today is something I said last night. We got a little bit more confirmation as to what's going to happen today. It's going to be a Friday. No. The highs will be now 70 degrees, which will be a record if we hit today.
Right?
Yeah. But it'll be cloudy and warmer with a shower and a thunderstorm or two. Dense fog this morning, turning windy this afternoon. Thunderstorms can bring localized damaging wind gusts. And then tonight, we are going down to 59 for a low. Now, that is a pretty nice night to sit outside. You know?
I have not been using the fireplace in the bedroom most of this week.
Yeah.
So, which is nice. It's just like, I'll turn it on for like 5 minutes before I go to bed, shut it off. I'm like, I don't need it all night. It's beautiful.
And then tonight, 59 for a low. Cloudy with windy and a couple of late night showers and a heavy thunderstorm. Thunderstorms can bring gusty winds, hail, and localized flooding, which we could have needed. And I'm looking at the radar right now, and I'll bring it up in a little while here on my phone. But there is something moving this way. I'll look at the direction in a little bit, but there's something. But I'm supposed to do the 10-day forecast. I got a 7-day.
Oh, yeah, do 7 days. You'll be amazed. Okay. You better, everybody out there who golfs, better make some tee times.
I don't know what state you were looking at, but what I'm looking at here, I don't see no tee times coming up except for, okay, here we go. Tomorrow, 64.
Yeah.
Cloudy. Sunday, 63, sunny.
Yeah.
Monday, 69.
Yeah.
Sunny. And then Tuesday, 56.
Okay.
Thunderstorm clouds into there. And then Wednesday, 47.
Oh, well, that's different than what WGN had.
Yeah, Thursday, 44. Different. Friday, 48. Saturday,
different
44.
than GN.
Yeah. So things, things change rapidly. Things do change rapidly, and I will pull this up. It looks like there are just about ready to come into Rockford right now. There is some rain about ready to touch into Rockford, and then after that, it's yellow. And then after that, it starts getting red. It is heading north. A big system. It is heading northeast.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going, this system looks like, unless it grows, it's not going to hit us for about another 2 to 3 hours.
Right. And what I saw this morning on GN, there were almost like 2 systems.
Yeah.
And if they collide, it could be ugly.
Well,
ugly.
You got to remember, we got a cold air mass up in Wisconsin.
Right.
And then we got a warmer air mass below us. So we're stuck in the middle.
Stuck in the middle with Sue. Ba, 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 ba. 6:15. Do you know where your coffee's at? I didn't this morning. I only live in 39 feet. And twice this morning, I put my coffee down. I'm like, where the hell? It's not like I live in a multi-level, palatial estate. I'm like, where the heck? So I had to search out my coffee twice this morning.
Mm-hmm.
But I found it. It was lovely.
And you got homemade banana nut bread here this morning.
I do, and thankfully it got rid of the taste of the albuterol.
How does it taste?
Delicious.
Pretty good?
Yeah. It's delicious.
That's homemade
Thank you.
from my Aunt Debbie.
Aunt Debbie. Thanks, Aunt Debbie, if you're listening. Delightfulness. So, why don't we do our quarter of the hour break? This morning's show is sponsored by the good folks at Vasselli Law. Visit their website, jmvchicagolaw.com. That's jmvchicagolaw.com. Or call 630-931-8225, 630-931-8225. Vasselli Law, advising governments, defending communities, and proud sponsor of this, right here, this morning show. Stay tuned. We got lots more to come. We'll be right back.
Now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com is the book called DUI Jury Trial, which is the true story of a truck driver in Illinois who was charged with driving under the influence of alcohol. Not only was he facing a revocation of his driver's license, but also a lifetime disqualification of his CDL, which would prevent him from ever driving a semi-truck again. This book includes backstories of the truck driver, the lawyers that defended the case, and the DUI expert witness who analyzed the case and then testified at trial as to the proper protocol procedures of the field sobriety tests as well as the breathalyzer test. This nonfiction novel also includes the actual court transcript from the jury trial, a courtroom showdown in which the final verdict would determine the fate of the defendant's livelihood. The book DUI Jury Trial is now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com.
There's a price war in the insurance business, and you may be paying too much. Call the Term Lifeline right now and see if you can save 40%. $500,000 plans and up, that's our specialty. Even great smokers' rates. Protect your family today. Call the Term Lifeline right now for a free quote. 866-509-TERM. 866-509-TERM. 866-509-TERM.
A recent Gallup poll indicated that 38% of Americans are putting off health care because of financial concerns, the highest ever recorded. I'm Dr. Bob Martin, here to serve you every Sunday afternoon from 1 to 4. Millions of Americans are seeking health advice that will not cost an arm and a leg, so I offer health tips and advice absolutely free. Listen to my show, Sunday afternoons from 1 to 4 right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM, the voice of the Valley.
When your car is making a strange noise, no matter what it is, you can't just pretend it's not happening.
That's an interesting sound.
It's like your mental health. If you're struggling and feeling overwhelmed, it's important to do something about it. It can be as simple as talking to someone in your community, or just taking a deep, calming breath when you need it. Nice. For mental health resources, check out loveyourmindtoday.org. At loveyourmindtoday.org, you'll find information that may help you get through a tough time. Things like tips for dealing with stress, how to navigate difficulties like financial worries, anger, substance use, and more. You can also find real stories of how people navigated their own mental health challenges. Because once you start to address the problem, you can go so much further. Visit loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
Good morning. Welcome back to the WRMN Morning Show. 6:20. You're here with me, Susie C., David T. Like the way I do that, David T.
Yep.
Yeah. It is a Friday. It is March 6th already. And we're having a good morning so far. Yeah, it was a little thick coming out of Marengo. It was definitely a little thick. I took a picture. But it seemed to get better the closer I got to Elgin. It was still foggy, but not like it was. It wasn't like split, driving through clam chowder.
I think it was 1:45. I woke up and I looked out the window, which I usually never do because I really don't care.
Yeah.
And
it's dark.
Yeah, it's dark, but I couldn't even see my neighbor's house across the street. That's how foggy it was at that time.
Yeah.
So I was like, ooh, she's going to have a long ride in.
Yeah, and I leave early and I go slow. What's the worst that could happen? I'm here late. You know what I mean? I'm not one to be like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be late to work. I'll get there when I get there. But I was here in plenty of time.
When it's that foggy, I worry about one thing on the I-90 coming down there, because I drove in some really dense fog on 90, really dense fog. And I'm always worried about, driving and all of a sudden there's tail lights and you're like,
That has happened many times to me.
Or somebody does that to you. You're always like hoping that somebody doesn't, speeding down the road is not paying attention.
Yeah. No, my fear when it's that foggy is deer.
Oh, yeah, that's the other problem.
Because you just, they blend in with the fog. But yeah, so far, knock on wood. We haven't had too much of the skunks. Remember, it's peak skunk mating season until the end of the month. So if you smell a little stanky stank, it's,
I haven't seen a skunk
it's a female skunk saying, no, sir, not today.
Yeah, I haven't seen or smelled a skunk yet.
I have.
I think they're all like, having a little romantic night.
Romantic rendezvous.
Yeah, there you go.
We're speaking French, rendezvous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of skunk up by me. I have raccoon and possums.
Yeah.
And I know people hate possums, but man, possums are so cool. Like, they make that face and hiss and fall over. It's because they don't speak English. They can't say, hey, man, I'm scared, back off. So they just make that. But they eat so many bugs and ticks, and they're just very, very cool little marsupial. It's the only marsupial that we have in the States.
Samantha wants a possum for a pet. I want a possum. Let's get a possum.
They're very cute.
No, I don't want a possum. I don't want anything other than what we have right now.
Well, I think you should foster a couple of guinea pigs from Anderson.
We're good.
Humane.
We're good. I have to listen to the squealing when I come home, because they want their carrots.
Well, you are the human carrot dispenser.
I am, but every time they know I'm in there.
They hear you.
Yeah,
they know your voice.
Screaming too.
I love that your German Shepherd will cuddle with the one.
Oh yeah, with Oreo.
Oreo. Yeah. I don't know if you guys have seen pictures. I posted them before that. David Tease has Taser, the shepherd, who will cuddle with Oreo, the guinea pig.
Yeah, they have. He's got his own Instagram page and his own Facebook page.
He does?
Yeah.
Who posts on it?
Taser does.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's hard without thumbs.
Well, he does pretty good at it.
Okay. I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, I think it's Taser, TDS, GSD, GDS, something like that. I'll look it up and let you know if people want to look at all the quirky videos of him and all that stuff, especially with the bowl.
Oh, my God. Okay, I don't know if you're not friends with Samantha Tees on Facebook. So for whatever reason, Taser does not like metal bowls.
No, he doesn't like them upside down.
Oh, is that what it is?
And once they go upside down, then he hates anything that's upside down.
He was losing his cotton picking mind.
Yeah.
Flinging it around, he'd pick it up and run through the house and bang it all over. I mean, it was obnoxious.
Yeah, and he scoots it like a hockey puck.
Yeah, yeah. Which is so funny. Why you wonder why a dog would be an upside down bowl? First of all, that they could tell that it's a bowl. Dogs don't know what bowls are other than food receptacles,
right?
And water receptacles.
Buckets. I mean, I bought a shop vac, wet dry shop vac, a big one, and I'm putting the wheels on. So I take the thing and turn it upside down. And he was sitting right there. The minute it went upside down, here we go.
How does he know that a bucket is upside down? That's so weird.
He thinks there's something underneath it that might bother him. I think that's his mental aspect with that whole thing.
But I'm just saying, for a dog, dogs aren't typically logical with human things.
Yeah.
So how does the dog understand that it's upside down? You know what I mean?
He's typical with human things. He's not your normal dog.
Okay.
Yeah, trust me. This was the one that she said, you are not going to teach him to kill and attack and protect. I want him to be friendly with dogs.
Yeah.
And she taught him how to be crazy.
Great. Yeah. Great. And my dog, who, people are like, oh, does she know how to sit? Does she know tricks? No. She knows the word no. She knows the word potty. She knows the word work. She knows what water cookies are, which are ice cubes. It sounds so much more fun than, ice cubes. You want a water cookie? Yeah, she loses her mind. But otherwise, because she was raised in a barn to make puppies. She was a breeder. But last night, and shout out to Brent if you're listening. Brent's dad, if you're listening, tell Brent I said thanks. My neighbor kid usually lets her out on Thursday nights. And he texted me and his van broke down. And I was freaking out because she cannot be in her crate for 7 hours.
Right.
Oh, it would be a mess. So luckily, Brent has been to my house to let my dog out in the past. And he was playing pool last night for Pool League. And I'm like, how many games do you have before you have to be back up? He's like, 2. I go, you can make it to my house in like 15 minutes. Let her out. You'll be back in like 40 minutes. He's like, that should be plenty of time. Not this time. The 2 games before him went really fast. I was like, oh, damn. So they just rearranged. But thank you, Brent, for going and letting her out. I appreciate it so much.
Why didn't you just let a stranger go behind the bar and take over and you run home really quickly and come back?
I've had that happen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, not a stranger. Because I know everybody there. But
yeah.
No, there was nobody there that could cover. If it was one of my bartenders there, I would have said absolutely.
Yeah.
But no, Brent's been there, so he ran and grabbed her, let her out, put her back in her crate. And I got home. She was like, what is happening? Because my neighbor kid usually will sit with her. So it was good, though. Thankfully, Brent was there. Because I don't know who else I would have sent. I'm like looking at the bar and going, what can I do? And I was like, oh my God, Brent's there. Thank God. So, and I know Brent's dad's listening. So,
why don't you send that guy over there sniffing that lady's hair sitting next to him that she doesn't know he's sniffing her hair? He could go let the dog out for you.
No, that would be too creepy. 6:27. 6:27 already. We got 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Or you're just giving me a peace sign?
2 minutes, just letting you know about 2 minutes.
Thank you.
And peace.
And peace.
Yeah.
Peace too. We should talk about our toast and jam of the day. Our toast today is for everybody that works on the weekend. We got people that are like, yay, it's Friday, it's Friday. No. Some of us work all weekend, and that's by choice or our job requires it, not complaining. But so here's the people who don't get to enjoy the weekend like everybody else. Thank you for working as hard as you do. And Pink, let's get this party started. Get you going this morning. Get a little pep in your step, a little giddy up and go. Hector is dancing. 6:29. We're going to our hard break, bottom of the hour, but stay tuned. We will be back.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby, brought to you by Cintas. Heading into the weekend, the average price for a gallon of regular gas in Illinois is $3.36, according to AAA. That's up 33 cents from just 1 week ago. Illinois Secretary of State Alexi Janulius is requesting about $844 million for the next fiscal year, a 1.7% increase over the current budget. Janulius told lawmakers the funding would support DMV services, capital security, and technology upgrades. Some Illinois municipal leaders want authority to impose local fuel taxes as gas prices rise. A proposal in the General Assembly would allow municipalities to add a motor fuel tax of up to 3 cents per gallon, giving smaller communities more flexibility to fund roads and infrastructure. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
Working as a dedicated Fidelity advisor, I always ask, what's important to you? I'll look at those priorities and goals alongside your full financial picture to build a comprehensive plan designed to help grow and protect your wealth. With proactive portfolio insights and an eye on taxes, I'm here to help you make the most of your money. I'm Laura Maxwell, and I'm a dedicated Fidelity advisor. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE, SIPC.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell, definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit information kit. 800-909-9696. 800-909-9696.
Every year in Illinois, over 30,000 drivers are arrested for DUI. Due to improper testing procedures, many people end up being wrongfully charged. The book DUIs Decoded cuts right to the chase and tells you how proper DUIs arrests are supposed to be made, from the initial traffic stop to the reasoning behind the field sobriety test, all the myths and facts about taking a breathalyzer, and more. DUIs Decoded is written by nationally recognized DUI expert witness William Polarinos. Available now at Amazon and BarnesandNoble.com.
Are you looking for a way to be creative right now? Have you ever wanted to learn to watercolor paint? You can now do that from the comfort of your own home with Zoom watercolor classes. Get professional instruction from nationally showing artist Victoria Elizabeth. These classes are step-by-step, broken down with easy-to-understand instructions. They are affordable, too, at $15 for a 2-hour class. Visit her website at victoriaelizabethart.com to find out more. That's victoriaelizabethart.com.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Today, widespread fog early, with showers and thunderstorms likely, and a high near 68. Tonight, a chance of showers and thunderstorms before midnight, then mostly cloudy with a low around 60. Looking ahead to Saturday, expect a chance of showers before noon, mostly cloudy with a high near 63. Currently, it's 45 and foggy. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
A KFC tale in the pursuit of flavor. The greatest insult the Colonel ever suffered was being served a wrap that was just a snack by a friend. So he took 2 crispy tenders, lettuce, tomatoes, and pepper mayo, and wrapped them in a soft tortilla. It wasn't a snack, it was a meal. He called it a twister, and never called that friend again. The Colonel lived, so we could chicken. The Twister, now back at KFC, classic or with bacon. Also try it spicy. It's finger-licking good.
Prices and participation may vary.
Live from the Talk of the Town, it's the WRMN Morning Show. News, nonsense, and everything in between. So grab your coffee, crank up the volume, and let's do this.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to the morning show here on WRMN 1410 AM with your host on a Friday, Susie C.
Morning.
And her shrimp Dijon, me, David Tees.
You are my shrimp Dijon.
Shrimp Dijon. Right now,
my soup du jour.
I got, is it du jour or Dijon? Which one is it now?
Well, du jour is of the day. So I said my soup du jour or my shrimp Dijon.
Okay, so which one am I today?
Today, your shrimp Dijon.
Okay, what am I going to be Monday?
I don't know. Whatever I wake up and feel like.
44 degrees. Got some light rain coming in now. It's changing a little bit, but nothing major yet. That's all going to come in later. So be careful. There's going to be some storms.
Mm-hmm. I like storms. So tomorrow morning it's supposed to rain, and the storms in the Mobile Marriott are pretty impressive. Unless it's, gale force winds, then it's a little nerve-wracking. But the rain, you hear it. I'm so excited.
You got some bungee cords on that holding it down there? So
I just use duct tape.
Oh, duct tape?
Duct tape.
Duct tape fixes everything.
Duct tape. If you can't fix it, duck it.
Yeah, it holds everything down. It fixes everything.
Yeah. It's better than Gorilla Tape. So what did you do yesterday afternoon when we left?
Went and had breakfast with the girls for a gossip hour.
Okay, and how was I learn anything fun in gossip hour?
No. Well, yeah, we did, but we had fun. We joke around and eat some good food.
Come on, I want to give me the tea, Tease.
Well, it's kind of like a little bit of everything, but it's mostly politics because they are they're into politics, and we don't talk about that in the morning show.
No.
Unless there's a breaking story.
Unless there's a breaking news.
Other than that, this is supposed to be a fun, free-flowing, freestyle show. Anything can happen. Any caller could call in. And at any given moment, this show can go straight ahead and then whoop, right off the side. Yep.
And if Erica, my new best friend at the health department in DeKalb County, is listening, good morning. Thank you. She's helped me out immensely because we got to get the health department into the restaurant prior to getting food, and I filled out all the paperwork. Some things I'm like, I don't even know what that means. And other things I'm like, we're not going to get that. We're going to have this. So called her yesterday. She's like, oh my God, it's Susie. Like, how are you? I can't wait because she can't wait to come eat at the restaurant because she lives over that way. So yeah, so that takes a week and a half, 2 weeks to get the health department out there the first time. And then, we're just hurry up and wait. But yeah, so Erica, if you're listening, I appreciate you, all your help. Excuse me. And let's get this party started.
So what happens if she comes in there one day and she's like doing an inspection and she sees a cockroach? She goes, is that a cockroach? No, that's a $50 bill right down there. Doesn't look like a cockroach to me. It looks like a $50 bill.
No cockroaches.
Yeah, that's a $50 bill running across the floor.
No, sir. No, sir. And all the time that I've been at Newman's Corner Pub, which is attached to the Dunkin' Donuts next door, this has been 8 years.
Yeah.
We have caught 2 mice, and we back up to an open field, and across the street is a creek, and 2 mice in 8 years. And I've seen 1 cockroach.
1 cockroach?
In 8 years. So that tells you we keep that place pretty dark. And it could have come from next door. Mice happen. You live in the country, mice happen. I know people that move out there like, oh my God, there was a mouse in my house. You moved to the country. You moved into their territory.
Yeah. And plus a mouse, I've seen it, can make himself the size, the thickness of a quarter, and slide underneath a piece of wood. And then I saw this. I put together some water pipes in a brand new house. Yeah. Here he comes underneath the plate in the concrete, and his little nose popped out, and then the head starts getting bigger. And I'm like, what the snot is this? And so they could actually squeeze themselves to the size of a quarter.
I had rented a house in Genoa, and I had a problem with voles. Those are little things with no eyes, and I didn't know how to catch them. I caught one with a mouse trap, and I had to scoop it up and take it to my neighbors. I had like an oven mitt, and I'm like, oh God, please get it off of here. And then I tried to figure out how to catch them with live traps and it was like, I did a whole thing on Facebook, day 3 vole watch, as they peered out of their bunker to,
Well,
so I had those.
You said voles or moles?
I think they're voles, VOLE. They're blind. They're cute little, they got long noses.
I thought those were moles.
I know. I'll look it up on.
Yeah, because my dad had a problem because he's got a lot of property there, front yard, and then on the side, the lot that he has with all the trees, a lot of moles or voles, whatever they were, and they were driving him nuts when he was alive. And one day, me and Samantha come over there, and he's got the pickup truck driving around in the yard, flattening all their tunnels, trying to flatten all their lumpy hills they make. And then another day, he was out there in the rain with a pitchfork and a raincoat, stabbing the things, trying to stab through the holes. They were driving him nuts. There was more than one.
Who?
My dad.
Oh my gosh, that's what I thought you said.
He was in the rain with the yellow.
They don't do anything bad. They're cute.
I got me and Samantha got out of the car. I go, you look like a really P.O. Morton Salt guy out there right now.
The Gordon's fisherman.
Yeah, he's out there poking the ground where their tunnels are. We're laughing so hard.
Oh yeah. The other problem I had living in Genoa, welcome to the country, is we had a wood burning stove, and the cap on the chimney must have come off, and it was a 3-story house, so it was way up there. But I would come home, and obviously no fire in the wood burning stove, but there'd be birds in the wood burning stove. So very strategically, we had a door between the dining room and the kitchen because it was kind of in the living room. Strategically, and get somebody to stand there. Then I had to get someone to stand on the stairs, going to the front door to wave, and then open the front door wide when you open this, because they go towards the light. So the front door was open. That was the biggest light, and they would take off. And one time they did not. They went all the way up to the 3rd floor into my closet, and I was trying to catch 4 little starlings. Yeah, it was super fun. Yeah, but I got them. But yeah, welcome to the country. We're going to eat a lot of peaches.
Like I said, I've had that, when I had the old Tin Man cap on my flue pipe going on out. Came back from Great America with the family, and there's birds flying around my house.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? And it got, because the temperature dropped, it got cold. Why is my house cold? So I found out they came in through the chimney. One of them got stuck in the exhaust fan, and that's what stopped my furnace from running.
Ew.
Yeah, That was not a good scene.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it looked like a
Yeah,
really bad
a murder crime scene.
Yeah. So we had to get the birds out. Kids are laughing. They're chasing the birds around, thinking it's fun. I'm not.
Fun because they're pooping everywhere.
Yeah, and then I got this one. I'm trying to get everything out of there so that I can get the heat back on. So yeah, that's how they came in there. But I've seen a lot of houses.
yeah.
I've seen a lot of houses that have birds' nests and dead birds in their blue pipe.
Oh yeah.
So you got a piece of pipe that comes down and then turns, and on the elbow, that's where they all rest.
Yeah, we'd get mice in the attic. I remember laying in bed, and I could hear the mice. So I text the boyfriend. I'm like, hey, there's the mice are upstairs going crazy. So he comes and opens the bedroom door, so you can only see the light from behind him, so you see the shadow. There he is holding a jar of peanut butter and a butter knife. He's going, I'll take care of this. So he goes up to the attic and he sets about 8 traps, maybe 10. And I'm like, okay, thanks. And as I'm trying to fall asleep, you hear snap, snap, snap. I'm like, I text him and I go, I think you got 8. He's like, okay.
You only did 3. You only did 3. I didn't hear the other 5 snap.
Oh, I was going to keep going, but yeah.
Okay.
But it was crazy. I know. Welcome to Pest Control Talk.
Yeah.
Hector.
Vermin control.
Listen, vermin. Isn't that what they said in Caddyshack?
Yeah.
Vermin.
Yeah, I'm going to get you a vermin.
Get you a little vermin.
Now, have you ever seen the movie, what's the one with Bruce Willis? It's a thing.
The Christmas movie?
No, it's a Pixar movie. It's Bruce Willis plays a raccoon. I can't remember what it is now.
Bruce Willis plays a raccoon?
Yeah, it's a Pixar movie, and it's
right,
Over the Hedge. You ever see that movie?
I did not.
It's like the Minions movie, Despicable Me.
Okay.
And it's that type of movie. Over the Hedge, you would love Over the Hedge. All the animals, and they're battling. And subdivision coming in. They hibernate. They all come out. I don't know why there's a turtle in this, but they hibernate and they all come out.
Because they wanted sea creatures represented. They probably called the union. They probably called SAG.
Yeah.
They called SAG, the Screen Actors Guild, and complained because even turtles are entitled. How come how come sea creatures aren't? You know?
Right. Well, he was So, but they come out of hibernation and they're all excited. Next thing you know, there's a big old hedge. That's why it's Over the Hedge. Subdivision got developed while they were hibernating.
Oh.
And they didn't know how to react. So there is two possums, a father and a mother. And then there's a squirrel. Who's nuts?
Squirrel.
He's nuts too.
I know. Where's our squirrel? He's
sleeping right
raining.
now. He's eating good now.
It's damp. It's damp. It's moist. I
Yeah.
don't want to come outside while it's moist.
Well, he's got food now, so he doesn't have to go look. He can sleep in a little bit now. He goes, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Hey, get a chance. You should watch that movie, Over
the Hedge.
the Hedge. Great movie.
Okay. I'll have to check it out.
I laughed. It was funny.
Oh, nice. There's a new one, a new Pixar or something coming out. I don't know what it's called, but
Minions 2, Minions 3.
Hoppers.
Ooh, okay.
I don't know what Hoppers is about. I saw a preview, but we didn't have the volume on, so I wasn't sure. But I think it's called Hoppers.
I like the one that they did with Shark Tales with Will Smith.
Shark Tales.
Was it Shark Tales?
No, Shark Tales is a cartoon.
Yeah.
Maybe it was then.
Yeah.
Shark Tales. Ooh.
That's a pretty funny movie.
Yeah.
I like all the Pixar movies.
Okay.
But you had Toy Story.
I love Toy Story.
Yeah. Oh, and the best one I love. My favorite one out of all.
I love Up.
Yeah, Up is good. Megamind.
Did not see that.
You didn't?
Mm-mm.
Will Ferrell? I could watch Megamind a bunch of times. I love it.
What about Wreck-It Ralph? I really liked Wreck-It Ralph back in the day.
No, I didn't see
You've
it.
never seen Wreck-It Ralph?
No. I actually, when you said the movie Up, I love the dog. He doesn't bark. He's got the voice. Something like that. That is hysterical.
And the balloons.
Yeah, the balloon house.
Yeah.
Well,
Very fun.
Yeah, I actually think it's great. Oops.
Did you just knock us off the air? The light went off?
Yep.
Hi. 6:45. We'll take our quarter of the hour break. We're not on, I think. Yeah, there we go. Put the lights off, so we're not even on the air.
Yeah, it'll come back on after the break.
It's all right. We'll be back. Stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Jeff Walter, and I'm running for Congress in the 11th Congressional District. As the mayor of Elgin, I'm really required to deliver certain common things that are all based around common sense. I have to provide good water, good streets, police protection, and a lot of other core services. Congress has lost its way on that. So if you want some common sense brought back to Washington, vote Jeff Walter for Congress. You can check us out at www.jeffwalterforcongress.com. I'm Jeff Walter, and I approve this ad, paid for by Walter for Congress.
Paid for by Michael Pierce for Congress.
I'm a lifelong Illinoisan, a college graduate with advanced degrees earned while serving my country, and candidate for U.S. Congress. I retired from the Army with the rank of Lieutenant Colonel and active in veteran organizations working for the benefit of veterans in need. To go to Washington, fight for Illinois, and eliminate bloated bureaucracy left over from our prior administration, I need your vote. My name is Mike Pierce, Republican candidate for Congress 11th District. Let me work for you and bring real change to Illinois and Washington. I am asking for your vote, and I approve this message.
Firearms are the #1 cause of death among kids, but we know that healthcare workers can make a huge difference. This is why prevention is absolutely critical. It starts with listening to the community, leaning in on those conversations to better inform what is the approach that you want to take. You are the champions for change. You can be the catalyst for integrating firearm injury prevention strategies into your practice and really benefiting your community. Let's agree to agree that we all have a role to play in ending this crisis.
Ready to tackle your junk piles? Call the Junk Luggers. From old furniture to entire cleanouts, we do the heavy lifting. And here's the best part. We rehome and recycle as much as possible to keep it all out of landfills. Feel good about your cleanout the green way. Call 1-800-LUG-JUNK or visit junkluggers.com today for your eco-friendly, stress-free service.
Here on WRMN AM 1410, we like to keep you informed and in tune to what's happening here in the Fox River Valley and what's going on here on WRMN. We recognize the importance of local radio to be a part of the conversation and to be a part of the community for the community.
You know, we talked about the importance of community theater, but supporting community radio is a big deal too. And, you know, for WRMN, this is a really cool thing that you guys do every day and a really important thing. You have to have a local media outlet to talk about what's going on in your town. So you guys do a nice job.
Tune in to AM 1410, WRMN. Don't forget, you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/WRMN Radio. Keep in tune and informed on what's happening here in the Fox River Valley, right here on WRMN.
Good morning. Welcome back to the WRMN Morning Show. You are here with me, your host, Susie C., and my sidekick and soup du jour. Maybe it'll be a little both today. David Teese. Morning, David.
Good morning, everybody.
It is 6:50 a.m. We have not brought up the cue of the day, but again, this cue, which I'm really shocked, had very few answers.
You should have a backup just in case.
Well, yeah, but I've never had this happen. This is the second time. And this was a question, what is your weekend go to, out to eat places? I don't know, whether it's McDonald's or, we have a tradition where we go to the donut place or I got nothing.
Maybe that's
except I got yelled at by some guy about the damn radio shopping show and I went at him. I was in a mood yesterday. I went at him.
Yeah, I had somebody just asked me that yesterday too, a customer, to listen to the show.
We can't afford to go out without the radio shopping show. I said, go to Groupon or go to Clip, CLIPP.
Yeah.
They've got the thing like $30 for $15. Like, you can't tell me you get it much cheaper than that.
Right.
And the restaurants are still making money and everything went digital. And this guy, but then I look at this picture and he's old and crotchety. So,
that's the problem. Everything going digital. I'm not a digital guy. So you could go into Jewel and you could use your digital coupon and then you get cheaper, but I'm not that guy.
Oh, the digital coupon what's nice about a Jewel is you can scan the item. You've got on your camera that you hit that barcode thing and you just scan it. And if it's on sale, you clip it, done. So you don't have to search. You could actually use the camera.
Let me tell you something. You guys are all lucky that I'm working this really good without having a problem, let alone my phone.
How many tabs you got open? You're 3 tab
One,
Dave.
you did not give me another tab to open, so I'm still at 1 tab Dave today.
Because you're typically 3 tab Dave lately.
No. Well, yeah, you got me into that mode.
I know. It's awesome.
I figured out what that plus button was.
Uh-huh. Right?
It was like, wow.
Surprise.
I just thought I had to add something. I guess that's what it means. I add something.
Yeah. So I saw this story just now when we were online, and I'm deeply disturbed, and I hope this man rots somewhere. But anyway, I will read it because I think people suck sometimes. A tourist accused of stealing a flamingo from the Flamingo Hotel in Vegas, bringing the bird back to his room and injuring it faces charges. Guy's from Ontario, Canada, and faces 4 counts of felony animal abuse. And I hope this was worth it, because wait till you hear all that happened to him. They received a call about 5 a.m. He broke into the property's flamingo habitat. You know, they have Chilean flamingos there. And he injured several birds. One he jumped on and held down. The one he grabbed was named Peachy. And I think he hurt 4 other in the process. Was taking it back to his room. Hurt the wing. You know, their wings are so delicate. Hopefully it doesn't have to be put down. He admitted to police he trespassed after seeing the flamingo in distress. And he's told police he popped the bird's wing into place. For those of you who have had birds or have worked with birds, you don't pop anything into place. Those bones are so tiny and fragile. He stated he knows that popping the wing back into place is a common practice for birds such as ducks. His knowledge of this is because he was a farm boy. Well, they found photos and videos of him, including him torturing it. In one video, he indicated he was going to take the bird home, like back to Canada. I mean, seriously, how dumb. He pulled the wing out of the bird's body. He ended up going to jail, had a $12,000 bond.
That's it.
$12,000 bond. And they also, get this, they ordered him, well, he can't have any animals in his possession, and they made him surrender his passport. So, sir cannot go back to Canada till his trial.
Wow.
Me, I would have said, listen, your bond is at about $100,000, and what you're going to pay, like this, he can't go to the strip either.
No.
So he's in Vegas and can't really do anything. He sat in jail all day in the Clark County, and they said they're a flock of they're very exotic flamingos. They're Chilean, and then there's also brown pelicans. I mean, what would possess a grown-ass man, 35, 40 years old, to think, I'm just telling you, why are people so stupid? Humans, what is happening to us? Why are we getting dumber and dumber?
Well, I think...
Sorry, it's my rant.
I'm going to put a suggestion out there as to why he did it. I know his reasoning...
Views. I want views, and I want...
No, well, I think the reasoning was that he told the police was a lie, so they wouldn't arrest him. Like, he was trying to be, like, humanitarian guy there.
Yeah.
But I think there was a lot of alcohol in that, man, because if he's from Canada and you go to Vegas, you know, what's the first thing you do? You start drinking, right?
Mm-hmm.
And next thing you know, 6-7 hours later, you find yourself in a flamingo cage.
Okay. We got time for a quick Sue got extremely drunk story in Vegas.
Yes, you do. Let's hear that.
So I went with some girlfriends. We were having a good time. We woke up early. One of the girls and I, and we were staying at the Flamingo, and we walked all the way down to the Tropicana. We're like, it's like 7 a.m. We're out there with the hookers and tweakers, you know, talking to everybody because why not? We go down there to get a screwdriver because we're at Tropicana, right? We get some orange juice. Yeah. Get to the bar in the Tropicana. They're out of orange juice. I said, how can you be out of orange juice? You're the Tropicana, for cry eye.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we had a beer. 7 a.m. beer, maybe 6:30 a.m., whatever. We go back to our hotel. We want to go to the pool. And my girlfriend's like, I'm going to go take a shower before I go to the pool. I'm like, why? We're going to the pool.
Yeah.
And our other friend was there. There was 3 of us. She's like, I'll be down in 20 minutes. So I didn't know what to drink. So I ordered a vodka pineapple. Well, because we knew the bartender, he took a pint glass and it was 3/4 vodka and a little bit of pineapple. And my girlfriend goes, by the time I get down here, you'll be done with that one. We'll be fine. Well, they went down really fast. By the time she came down, I had 3 of them.
Wow.
So we go to walk to the pool and we get into the pool area and I'm stumbling, you know. It's
no,
like,
not you.
It's like 8:30 and I don't drink vodka. No. I don't drink, but yeah. So the guy at the pool's like, hey, security guy, no, you can't be at the pool. I'm like, why? I'm dancing. He's like, no, you're stumbling. I said, I'm not stumbling. Needless to say, they took me upstairs. I fell into the buttons for the elevator. I broke the elevator. Got me upstairs. I took a 3-hour power nap, got up, showered, rallied, and started right back into it.
There you go. Well, we'll get to the caller after this.
Yes,
commercial
caller, hang
break.
on. Caller, hang on. Go ahead and get your shout outs in. 7 a.m. Let's go.
Everyone needs to take care of their mental health, even running back Bijan Robinson.
When I'm on the field and feeling the pressure, I usually just take a deep breath. When I'm just breathing and seeing what's in front of me, everything just slows down. It just makes me feel great before I run the play.
Just like Bijan, we all need a strong mental game on and off the field. Make a game plan for your mental health at loveyourmindplaybook.org.
Love your mind.
Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Foundation, the Arthur M. Blank Family Foundation, and the Ad Council.
Ever tried balancing a dozen eggs in one hand while hopping on one foot? Or maybe juggling cats while riding the unicycle? Sounds ridiculous, right? But guess what? That's exactly what texting while driving is like. Your human brain only has the capacity to focus on one thing at a time. So when you're behind the wheel, give driving your undivided attention.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 7 o'clock.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby, brought to you by Cintas. Heading into the weekend, the average price for a gallon of regular gas in Illinois is $3.36, according to AAA. That's up 33 cents from just 1 week ago. Illinois Secretary of State Alexi Janulius is requesting about $844 million for the next fiscal year, a 1.7% increase over the current budget. Janulius told lawmakers the funding would support DMV services, capital security, and technology upgrades. Some Illinois municipal leaders want authority to impose local fuel taxes as gas prices rise. A proposal in the General Assembly would allow municipalities to add a motor fuel tax of up to 3 cents per gallon, giving smaller communities more flexibility to fund roads and infrastructure. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
Working as a dedicated Fidelity advisor, I always ask, what's important to you? I'll look at those priorities and goals alongside your full financial picture to build a comprehensive plan designed to help grow and protect your wealth. With proactive portfolio insights and an eye on taxes, I'm here to help you make the most of your money. I'm Laura Maxwell, and I'm a dedicated Fidelity advisor. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE, SIPC.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell, definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit information kit. 800-909-9696. 800-909-9696.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. Big Ten women's basketball tournament action Thursday, second round. Number 11 Ohio State beat Indiana 83-59. Oregon upset number 14 Maryland 73-68. Illinois with a 71-69 upset over number 18 Michigan State. Washington over Southern Cal 76-64. Today, quarterfinals, number 2 UCLA against Washington. Ohio State faces number 19 Minnesota. Illinois battles number 9 Iowa. And Oregon squares off with number 8 Michigan. Women's Big 12 tournament second round Thursday. K-State beat number 21 Texas Tech 58-51. BYU blew out Utah 70-52. Arizona State over Iowa State 77-68. Colorado beat Kansas 55-48. Quarterfinals today, Kansas State against Oklahoma State. BYU battles number 10 TCU. Arizona State squares off with number 15 West Virginia. Colorado takes on number 20 Baylor. Save big when you bundle auto and home, renters, or condo with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
A KFC tale in the pursuit of flavor. The greatest insult the Colonel ever suffered was being served a wrap that was just a snack by a friend. So he took 2 crispy tenders, lettuce, tomatoes, and pepper mayo, and wrapped them in a soft tortilla. It wasn't a snack, it was a meal. He called it a twister, and never called that friend again. The Colonel lived, so we could chicken. The Twister, now back at KFC, classic or with bacon. Also try it spicy. It's finger-licking good.
Prices and participation may vary.
Progressive knows there are some surprisingly expensive things in life, like rugs. And people say a rug would really bring the room together. And sure, you don't know what that means, but it sounds important. Suddenly you're using words like jute and sisal. Then you see the price and lose it, because how can the thing you walk and spill on cost so much? So you devote your life to taking down Big Rug. But then you remember that switching your home and auto to Progressive could save you hundreds. So, looks like Big Rug is safe. For now. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Today, widespread fog early, with showers and thunderstorms likely, and a high near 68. Tonight, a chance of showers and thunderstorms before midnight, then mostly cloudy with a low around 60. Looking ahead to Saturday, expect a chance of showers before noon, mostly cloudy with a high near 63. Currently, it's 45 and foggy. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
A KFC tale in the pursuit of flavor. The greatest insult the Colonel ever suffered was being served a wrap that was just a snack by a friend. So he took 2 crispy tenders, lettuce, tomatoes, and pepper mayo, and wrapped them in a soft tortilla. It wasn't a snack, it was a meal. He called it a twister, and never called that friend again. The Colonel lived, so we could chicken. The Twister, now back at KFC, classic or with bacon. Also try it spicy. It's finger-licking good.
I'm Danielle Penman, a registered nurse, conservative Republican, and longtime resident of St. Charles running for state senator. I'm focused on cutting taxes, supporting law enforcement, and holding Springfield accountable, because Illinois families deserve better.
Paid for by Friends for Danielle Penman.
It all comes down to this, folks.
Yep, the entire season is on the line. But my throat has officially thrown in the towel.
Sounds like you need Vicks VapoCool drops. They're max strength and vaporize sore throat pain.
Whoa! These VapoCool drops hit fast.
Speaking of fast, did you just see that play?
Yeah, he vaporized that ball.
That pun should have come with a penalty.
Vaporize sore throat pain with Vicks VapoCool drops. Use as directed.
Back to the show that keeps your mornings moving. It's the WRMN Morning Show. More talk, more laughs, and probably more trouble. Filled with weird news, listener shout-outs, and just enough structure to stay on the air. It's the WRMN Morning Show. Let's go.
Good morning and welcome back to the 7 o'clock hour of the WRMN Morning Show. 7:06 a.m. You are here with me, your host, Susie C., and my sidekick and shrimp du jour, Oh, we'll go shrimp Dijon. I'm like mixing them all up to him, doing a little of everything. David Teese. Good morning,
Hey.
David Teese.
Good morning, too.
Yeah, you know, this is the time of the hour when we get our first shifter shout outs in. You got another minute or two.
You want to
you
take
can
the
go.
caller? We got a
Oh, yeah,
caller
let's take
today?
the caller
Let's take the
first because
caller
I
here.
forgot we had our caller waiting.
Yeah, we're sorry, caller.
It's okay. Good morning, caller. Who dis?
Good morning.
Ah, it's Katrina Sue. Hello, beautiful. How are you?
Hello, I'm good. I'm good. Just on the bus on the way to work. Thought I would call in.
Nice.
Morning, happy Friday. Yay.
Do you have, so my question of the day was like, what is your favorite out to eat spot on the weekend? I didn't get a lot of responses. Is there a place that you like to go or you like for breakfast or fish fry?
Oh, Paul's Family Restaurant. They're
Paul's.
good. They're really good. There is another place. So Paul's is in Elgin.
Yep.
And there's on Saturdays. Sometimes my grandma and I will go to. What's the name of the place? Townhouse Cafe. That's in St. Charles.
Okay.
And every day they have like different soups, different like quiche. They have, they're really good. Sammy's is good.
Sammy's in Huntley?
No, Sammy's Mexican.
No,
girl.
Sammy's
Mexican?
Grill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're really good too. There's a lot of good places.
Oh, good. Good. What do you got planned for the
It's hard
weekend?
to pick a favorite, to be honest. Oh my gosh. Tomorrow, I'm not sure what we're doing. When is the chili cook-off? Is that tomorrow?
Sunday.
Sunday. That is Sunday.
Are you coming?
We will be there.
Awesome. She's coming with you?
No, she's going to come with my mom.
Okay, awesome. Very cool. That's exciting. I'll get to see your cute face.
Maybe we'll get her drunk.
No.
She's funny when she gets drunk.
Oh, I bet.
Mm-hmm.
Are we really going to go there?
Yeah, I'm going there. I'm actually entering a chili into there.
And Samantha's a judge.
Bread.
What's that, Katie?
I ate a bunch of bread one time.
Oh, when you got drunk, yeah.
This was several years back, and just so everybody knows, I am not like a big drinker. I hardly ever drink. Okay, but there was one time that I had like I think maybe more than 3 drinks. Well, anyway, so I was drunk, and we were back home, and I was like, I'm going to eat some bread,
Yeah.
And instead of, like, eating it, I think I maybe ate, like, 2 pieces, but I was, like, dropping it on the floor, and one of the dogs was eating it.
Oh, well, the dog got a treat,
Not
too.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was when you went.
And then
That was when you went with Javon to. You went with Javon to karaoke.
No, that wasn't with him. No, that was another. No.
Oh, okay.
No, that was.
Another ex. Sorry.
No, I wasn't seeing anybody at that current time. I was not seeing anybody.
Well, if you're
No.
seeing somebody now, bring him to the chili cook-off.
No, oh man, I wish.
Okay.
She's single now.
Yeah.
It's better that way.
So much better that way. Trust me. All right, girlfriend. Well, I'm
Yep.
going to get to our shout-outs.
All right. Yep.
Take
Have
care.
a lovely day, and I'll see you on Sunday.
All right.
All righty.
Bye-bye.
And this morning's show is brought to you by Vasselli Law. The WRMN show is sponsored by the good folks at Vasselli Law. Visit their website at jmvchicagolaw.com. That's jmvchicagolaw.com. Or get a hold of them, 630-931-8225, 630-931-8225. That is Jimmy Vasselli. Vasselli Law, advising governments, defending communities, and proud sponsor of this very morning show. So we are going to get to the shout outs. We're starting out this morning with 1,874 prayers. First one in, the beautiful Miss Linda Carter. She says, good morning to me. Have a blessed day and keep the faith. Nando comes in. He says, good morning and happy Friday, everyone. Have a great day and weekend with the family. Eric Taylor says, good morning to both of you. to my favorite WRMN morning radio show. Happy Friday. Sending lots of love, hugs, and blessings. I can never say that. I don't know why. It's every morning I screw that up. Todd sent a beautiful picture of, he always comes up with a beautiful good morning picture. It's a beautiful barn and silo. I will post that on Facebook. And then our very own Katrina Sue, who you just heard on the phone, said hello and good morning from Katrina and Elgin. I hope everyone has a wonderful day and a happy Friday. And believe it or not, first one in on the YouTube today was John Guiney.
Wow.
Somehow he beat Hector Soto. I don't know how that's possible, but he says good morning for shifters and sends the no nickname John bad joke of the day. Hector says good morning, David. Susie C. First shifters from Hector, Nene, Rose, Jeremiah, and Uncle Boom Boom in the house. And hey Jeremiah, what's for breakfast this morning? No. Keith K, a bit foggy this morning. Drive safe, shifters. Thank you for that. And Todd says, happy Friday, Mutta Truckers. Good morning. Downtown Jose, happy Friday, dynamic duo and first shifters, and go White Sox. And yes, Hector, the chicken dip opens tomorrow. What a glorious, glorious day it's going to be. He also says, what's up, Jose? Go Cubs. And Jose loves the chicken dip. Hello, Soto family and Jeremiah. Opa. Fast Eddie. Hi. It's Friday. Yay. Have a good one, first shifters. And Fire Trustee Eddie Saunders, he is MIA today. He had an injection in his back, and I think he was going back to bed. Miss Linda Carter says, good morning, shifters. Welcome back to Friday. Have a blessed day and weekend. Keep the faith. David Tees, you get your very own as well.
Thank you.
Fast Eddie says, possums are great. They eat bad buggies. Rabbits, they eat my garden, darn things. Yeah, they do like gardens. And yes, Jose, possums are very funny and very dramatic. Hector was dancing. That says the heavy fog is really messing with the radio waves. Pretty scratchy in Hampshire. Well, hopefully you're in Elgin now and can hear us. And Hector said David spilled the beans. So is he hosting next week? No, yeah, he'll be here with me next week for now.
I'll come in.
So we find someone.
You're probably like, darn.
Yeah, nah. Welcome to Pest Control Talk. We absolutely have that. I clicked it too far. Here we go. Okay, Todd, no, you cannot still use your key tag for the radio shopping show. And Jose said about the guy who was injuring the darn flamingos, don't hurt animals. What a jerk. He says, happy Friday, Brendan and Mom. You both have a great day. Brendan, I don't know if he is up. Good morning, Brendan. Yeah. Brendan, did you come get your coin from David Tees or from the show here from the station?
Really quickly, if you don't mind. I hate to interrupt it, but
okay.
There's also a gift card, $25 gift card from Dunkin' Donuts that a listener gave to you. It's to Brendan from Gia Winkler. Yay. So we also have a $25 gift card for him here for Dunkin' Donuts.
All right. Did you hear that, Dave? Did you hear that, Brendan? You can come get your gift card, too, and get coffee. Dean says, good morning, Susie C., David T's First Shifters, and all the WRMN listeners. For many, today is Friday. Enjoy your weekend the best you can. Sunday chili contest. See you there. Be safe in the fog. God bless. Brendan says, good morning, First Shifters. Everybody say good morning to Brendan.
Good morning, Brendan.
Todd says, for weekend dining pleasures, I always mix it up to match my palate because he's fancy. He's got a fancy palate. A good bar burger like the Stumble Inn in Capron, Illinois on 173 is a big favorite. They do have good burgers. So does MC Tap, Monroe Center Tap.
Yeah.
Delicious burgers. Good morning to Karen. Everybody's saying good morning to Brendan. Chief Lally should be coming in today. It is Friday. Fridays with the finest. Yeah, what happened to Hector? Jose wants to know. John Soto beat you in. Good morning, Jose. Hector said I forgot the password to the board and finally got in. And yes, and Brendan heard that. So those are your morning shout outs. We do that every morning, about 7:10. We've got a quick break to go to. When we come back, a little more Q of the day. We'll probably do another round of Susie's Toast and Jam. And, we got stuff to talk about. It's a Freeform Friday. What do you guys want to talk about? Hit us up at 505-926-1410, 505-926-1410 on YouTube. Feel free. Or give us a call at 847-931-1410, 847-931-1410. Stay tuned. We will be right back.
If you've turned 65 recently like me, it's important you find a Medicare Advantage plan that gives you the coverage you're looking for. But finding one can be difficult. The best thing I did, and I suggest you do the same, is call a licensed insurance agent and let them walk you through your Medicare Advantage plan options. There are so many benefits you have access to, so make the call now and let the representatives explain everything to you. Our licensed insurance agents can offer you a variety of Medicare Advantage plans. Plus, the call is free, the information is free, and there's no obligation to enroll. We're here to make it easy for you to select a Medicare Advantage plan that may work for your needs. Finding a Medicare Advantage plan can be easy if you do what I did. Make a quick call right now to learn more. Thank you.
800-433-3082. 800-433-3082. 800-433-3082. That's 800-433-3082.
Before the weather gets too cold, it's time to finish up those outdoor jobs. That's why ComEd wants you to know that electricity can jump from a power line to you and to the tools you're using. So maintain a safe distance from any power lines. You can also call ComEd at 1-800-EDISON-1 to have those power lines de-energized the next time you do any work around them. Stay smart, stay safe, stay back. ComEd, powering lives.
This is Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town WRMN. National news at the top of every hour and local news and weather at the bottom. Find more information about programming and current events at WRMN1410.com. News, weather, and entertainment across the Fox River Valley here on WRMN 1410 AM, the Talk of the Town.
Real talent is defined by what people can do, not where they learn to do it. So by stopping at the education section of a resume, you might throw away the perfect hire. You might miss someone who has valuable skills to offer to help your business thrive right now and in the future. Because the truth is this: Skills First Hiring helps you see talent others miss, like more than 70 million stars, skilled through alternative routes. When you let their story unfold, you gain a competitive advantage, because hiring managers who start with skills are 60% more likely to find a successful hire. See the real person, complete. See what others miss. Hire skills first. Learn why it's a competitive advantage at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
Sorry, I'm all about the mouth noises today.
She's playing the mouth horn.
Yeah, it's a good one. The one earlier had the little wiki little like scratching in it. It was kind of fun. 7:21. Welcome back to the WRMN Morning Show. You were here with me, Susie C., and my co-host du jour, David Tees.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, David. What's the weather? You just were reading the weather, and it was getting exciting.
Yeah, it's 46 degrees now.
Uh-huh.
It does show here we're supposed to get some rain here, a little bit heavy at time. But I just got off the phone with a friend in Rockford, where he says it is pouring there, raining heavy with thunder and lightning.
Ooh.
So it is slowly creeping this way, folks.
That's okay. We need the water. We need the water. Our water tables are very, very low.
We need a river to fill back.
We had no snow. Yeah, we had no snow. We didn't have much rain last year. Yeah, so we were talking the cue of the day, like what are some of your favorite go-tos? Even like fish fry. Do you go to fish fry? Do you go to breakfast on the weekends? Is there some little tradition you do? Do you pick up McDonald's? I don't know. What is it that you do? Let us know. 505-926-1410. Let us know on YouTube or give us a call. 847-931-1410.
I think ordering a pizza at home is a go-to thing, too. I mean, people do that. They come home.
Oh, yeah. Where do you order pizza from?
Long day at work. But, my go-to restaurant is on the weekends to actually go out, okay?
Yeah.
Is the Village Squire, either in Dundee or South Elgin.
Good food.
Yeah, and it's reasonable priced.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and you got to hit their Mai Tais there.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yep. Yeah, and then my other favorite place, too, is once in a while is to go to Port Edwards in Algonquin.
Oh, delish.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been there in years. They used to have a great seafood buffet.
Oh, yeah, on Friday
They catch it right out of the fox and then cook it fresh right there.
That's not a seafood.
Oh.
That is actually, I don't know what you want to call it.
Oh, my gosh.
But, yeah, I mean, that place has really changed how they got now in the summertime where boats could pull up there. They got boat parking out there. They never used to have that. And over the last few years, they brought that up there so boaters can actually pull up there and dine right outside.
Al fresco.
The river. Yeah.
Yeah.
You do all that stuff. What's your favorite?
I enjoy going to either the Copper Barrel in Hampshire or the Red Ox. Those are just kind of my, what do we, it's close. I'm hungry. I'm tired. Yeah. Red Ox, I've said it a million times. They have one of the best beef stroganoffs. They use little strips of steak. It's not like ground beef. Can't go wrong with their fish. I had a really nice walleye.
Okay.
Broiled walleye last weekend. Oh, it was so good. Lots of lemon and butter. And then Copper Barrel, you can't go wrong. They've got really good wings that they make there. They smoke their meats there. The Reuben. They got a charcuterie, their charcuterie board that I love. I've never had a bad meal there either. So for me, those are two, because they're close.
Yeah, you keep it local.
Yeah, I like to keep it local. Well, especially if it, depending on what it is, I'm tired. I don't want to go. But I've been to the Elgin Public House. They have great food. Went to there's a taco place in Dundee. It's in a strip mall. It's like a crazy little name. I'll think of that one. That was really good. I love Sammy's Mexican. Love Sammy's and Huntley breakfast at the bar. Delish and really reasonable and lots of food. So,
I like Emily's Mexican Grill, which is on McLean Boulevard.
Okay.
And that's where I stopped by after I interviewed Danielle and picked up some, Samantha called in, some steak tacos. And let me see, we both had 3 each steak tacos.
Yeah.
Because she could have once in a while. So this was once in a while.
Yeah.
And Jacob had 3 beef soft shell tacos, and Taser had 1 beef and just cheese on their taco. He ordered that.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's
he
good.
likes to have that. We have a caller.
Oh, well, real quick, Ken Husky's asking, how's Derek? Yeah, he did not do his show last night. He got called into his other job and, had to go where the money is. So he was ready to rock and roll and do his show. Because I texted him last night. I'm like, wait, no show? He's like, I last minute got called into my other job. So that's where Derek was last night. So he's fine. He just had to go to his other job. All right, caller. Good morning, caller. Who dis?
Good morning. This is Eddie Spaghetti.
Hi, Eddie Spaghetti. How are you?
I'm doing great. When it comes to a weekend tradition, you can't beat the breakfast
Bus
over
driver.
at Ray's.
Where
Right
at?
in your backyard.
Say it one more time.
Ray's. R-A-Y-S.
Yeah, Ray's. Delish. I haven't been there in forever.
Yeah.
And just
They've gone through some management changes, but the food is fantastic.
Yeah, and you know what? It's not corporate. So I am all about going to those places that are not corporate.
Very good.
Mm-hmm. What's your go-to breakfast?
All right.
Okay.
We have another caller.
Well, Eddie Spaghetti. Thank you for calling in, Eddie Spaghetti.
You know, I like him.
Calling
He ends
again.
a conversation like that. We're done.
Yeah, peace
Quick.
out. I was going to ask him what his go-to dish was for breakfast. Like, I like a good skillet.
Omelets.
All right, let's see. Who's next? Good morning, caller. Who dis?
Hello?
Hello, who's this?
This is Wilma.
Wilma, Cash?
Yeah.
Good morning, darling. How are ya?
I'm fine. I like to go to Ray's, too. I was going to say that. And, yeah, I don't go watch you on a regular basis. I haven't been out for a long time. I'm going to places that... Anyway, and I have a question for David Teese.
Sure.
Sure, go ahead.
Are you related to Hillard or Voice Teese?
I am related to Hillard. Hillard is my grandfather.
I remember that when I was a kid.
Mhm.
We were from he's a little bit older than me. Hillard was. Now, Voice, he was his brother, I think.
Yeah.
And, I thought so.
Yes, and a lot of people say I look just like my grandfather.
Yeah, my brother, Red, is Singleton. Do you know
Yes, Red, yes.
Yeah, that's my brother.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy small world.
Yes,
He's
Red
still around.
Singleton.
92. He's going on 93.
Wow, he's a plumber.
Yeah. Well, he does backflow work now.
Yeah, backflow. Yeah, I know Red very well. Great guy.
Yeah.
Wait, he's 92 and still working?
I've been trying to get a way to talk to you, but your other shows that you don't are not.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but yeah, we do take callers onto those. But I'm really glad I get to talk to you. I know we've met. You know, I just got to put the face and the name together.
Yeah, and my sister was Shirley.
Yes.
Yeah, she used to sit outside the, she's still, we're all still here.
All right.
I'm going to be 88 in July, and I'm the youngest.
God bless you, girl.
Yeah.
My brother Gordon, I don't know if he remembers Gordon or not. He's in Maine. He's 90. Yeah. And Red, he's 92.
Yes. When you tell Red I said hi and tell him to slow down, that guy's got to grab a fishing pole and do more fishing.
He's trying to sell his business, as what I understand now.
Yeah.
Because he's slowing down, and one of his boys that helps him is not able to help him anymore.
Oh.
Because they're older, too. We're all getting
Yeah.
We are all getting older, sweetheart. We are all getting older.
Okay. Yeah.
Thanks for calling, Wilma Cash. We'll talk soon.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye, honey.
Bye. Well, I guess we're going to a break here.
We are. We're going to go to our break. When
Yep.
we come back, we'll have the No Nickname John bad joke of the day. So don't go anywhere. I need ratings. Tell me how I do.
From the pages of the Elgin newspapers of 100 years ago today, these are the headlines brought to you by the Elgin History Museum.
This is Linda Rock sharing stories that were in the Elgin Courier News on March 6, 1926. It is always darkest just before the dawn, thinks a certain Elgin woman and her 7 children, who yesterday appealed to Mayor Earl R. Kelly in a letter of general hard luck. She stated that her family was almost destitute, that there was no food in the home, that her children were almost barefooted, and worse, perhaps, her husband had been unable to find work for some time. Her letter of appeal was published in the Elgin Courier News yesterday. It was read by thousands, and there are that many good Samaritans in Elgin if the offers of aid received by the mayor are a criterion. There were offers of cash, clothing, and food. This will tide them over, but what's wanted most is something like steady work for the husband. He is a good janitor and understands house cleaning work. If you know of such work, please phone Mayor Kelly, Elgin 91. Fire caused the loss of approximately $600 in the garage at 360 North Crystal Street, owned by Charles E. Geertz & Son Contractors. The blaze occurring at 9 o'clock this morning. The blaze was started by an oil burner, and a large truck in the garage caught fire, damaging it considerably. Bernard Geertz donated a sum of $25 this morning for the Firemen's Pension Fund in appreciation of the efficient work of the firemen.
Elgin 100 Years Ago is a presentation of the Elgin History Museum. Be sure to visit the museum located at 360 Park Street in Elgin, open Wednesday through Saturdays 11 to 4. You can also listen to Elgin 100 Years Ago at www.elginhistory.org.
For nearly 50 years, the DuPage Senior Citizens Council and Kane Senior Council have been dedicated to serving seniors in DuPage and Kane counties. Established in 1975, the DuPage Senior Citizens Council is a volunteer-driven 501c3 non-for-profit organization committed to helping older adults live with dignity. From providing nutritious meals to offering support services, the Kane Senior Council is there every step of the way. With programs designed to enhance independence and quality of life, they're proud to make a difference in the lives of their senior neighbors. To learn more or to volunteer, visit them at 418B Airport Road in Elgin or head to their website at caneseniorcouncil.org. Give them a call at 630-338-0999. That's 630-338-0999. That's the Kane Senior Council, caring for seniors because they deserve to live with dignity and respect. Visit caneseniorcouncil.org or call 630-338-0999 today.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by KFC. Today, widespread fog with a high near 68. Showers and thunderstorms likely. Tonight, mostly cloudy with showers and a low around 60. Looking ahead to Saturday, a chance of showers before noon with a high near 63. Currently, it's 47 and foggy. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
It's impossible to have a bad day when you start it with Chick-fil-A.
Hi, I'm Miles.
And this is Grant.
And the little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is
how the fluffy, crispy goodness wakes us up in the morning. The chicken is crispy, the biscuit is soft, it's iconic.
Throw some jelly on it, you can throw some honey on it. It helps me kick off the day.
The hash browns are great. And I really like the shape of them too. Little circles of crispy goodness. Yeah, those early morning chicken biscuits are just great, man.
Mornings are a little bit brighter with the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit and Simply Orange Juice. Available on the Chick-fil-A app. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Live from the Talk of the Town, it's the WRMN Morning Show. Buckle up, Fox River Valley. It's gonna be a ride.
Balls. That's all I said was balls, David Tease.
Yep. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the morning show.
Good morning, 7:34.
And it is a Friday morning. It's Friday. And we got your host, Susie C.
Good morning.
And the shrimp du jour, du Jean, whatever I am today, David Tease. And we are here on WRMN Radio, downtown
you are the
Elgin.
One and only.
On 14 Douglas Avenue. Yeah, well, she's not paying attention to me.
I was reading One Finger Johnny said the wall mosaic has been removed at Ray's. And we had Taco Tuesday at Emily's after we heard Dave talking about it on Tuesday. That's One Finger Johnny. How did you like the Emily's after that? And so was there at Ray's, there was a big mosaic wall?
I didn't know.
I have no idea. That's why, sorry, that's why it caught me off guard. Yes, we are on Douglas Avenue.
Thank you.
Because I got excited when I was like, wait, a mosaic wall. And then it said it was removed.
So I know people sitting at home, people are driving, you're listening on the radio. And then I know you can't see me, but I want to see if anybody can make a comment on what I am wearing today from top to belly button. To see if you can chime in, see what I'm wearing. And I'll take my headsets off for a second so that way everybody can see it, fix my hair. All right, so take a look and chime in at how do you like what I'm wearing today? I think I did a good job.
Fan, if you're a Sox fan, we had a couple people say go Sox.
Yeah.
We also, we're waiting for Northwest West and Wesley Jr., and then we will do the no nickname John bad joke of the day. I know they should be whipping by. Actually, they're running about a minute or two late.
Yeah, I know. but I'm ready.
All right. Well, as long as you're ready.
I'm
So
ready.
typically, as you all know, No Nickname John gets up every morning, finds us a bad joke of the day. The badder the joke, the better the score. The badder the joke, the better the score. I know batter's not a word, but Ken Husky, I'm sure he'll,
I'm not
reprimand
arguing
me
with the
for-
boss.
No,
Do
and the
what you want.
badder the joke, the better the score. The better that I deliver the joke, the better the score. So, No Nickname John, thank you very much for always sending them in, no matter how bad they are. They're still fun to do. So he says, and he beat Hector Soto in today.
Wow.
I love that. Yay. Good for you, John Guiney. He says, good morning, First Shifters. It's ironically both National Dentist Day and National Oreo Day. So why did the Oreo go to the dentist? Because it lost its filling.
Whoa, that was loud. What happened there?
Loud.
Wow, you did miss that one.
I did. Good morning, Bernice. Good morning, Enos. Good morning, Denny. Good morning to Frankie and why did I just forget her name? I'm losing. Frankie and oh my gosh, Carmela. Hold on, I knew it was coming back to me. There they are.
Oh, there they are. We see them.
I mean, Northwest Weston Wesley Jr. Good morning, gentlemen. I know somebody parked in your spot.
Yeah, it was a cleaning lady. But
Yeah.
we're ready. Here.
We are ready.
Here comes one.
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty.
There's one.
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty.
There's two.
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty.
And there's three. You guys have a good day today. Hey, learn something today, buddies.
Yep, learned something new good today, so you're better tomorrow.
Does he got his phone stuck to the window?
Well, yeah, I think he's got a holder because he records for one of their 4 YouTube channels.
They got 4
I think
now?
he does. Yeah, I think he does. That one might be for DIY Dad and Son.
Okay.
I think. So yeah. So let's see. Hector Soto says socks, gear, and fake hair. Hector gives me a 6. Brendan gives me a 10. I went in today with 341 tens. John Guiney even gave me a 10. 9 on delivery from downtown Jose. Todd, wait, the Russian judge gave me a 10. What? And One Finger Johnny says, nice hair, Dave, and I get a 10. Wait, the Russian judge must be feeling some sort of way today. Like it. Steven, thank you. Steven still listens. Steven, I'm going to try and give Norma a call next week. Her and I had some really cute text messaging back and forth. I love her. Yeah, look at that. Dino gave me a 10. His phone holder is called an Octo Buddy. Oh, I never heard of that. An Octo Buddy. I'm going to look that up.
I give you a 10 on the joke, and I'll give you a 9 on the delivery.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
You had a very quick little tiny pause.
Yeah. Well,
And
sometimes
that's-
it's like a little pregnant pause. Like,
Oh,
so
okay.
you kind of, at least that's what I was told by my comedic sensei, is that, sometimes you got to give that little pause for the boom. But yeah.
That was at the end. You do that at the
Yeah, a
end.
little
But I'm
punch.
talking, you
Well,
had a
it's
little touch at the beginning. And
Okay. All right. I like it.
I noticed it. I pay attention.
I know you do. You do. 7:40, and it's it's bright out. It's not sunny, but it's bright. It looks like the fog has burned off. Thankfully, hope everybody made it to where they need to be safely.
Now, from what we were told,
Todd, typo. Too late, Todd. I don't care. I'm taking it. Too late. No takesy backsies. No take backsies. No nothing. Stuck with it.
just to let everybody know, we were told, and I guess tomorrow, 1 o'clock in the morning, our clocks will go forward an hour.
Isn't it Sunday? Is it going
No.
into Saturday or going into
Saturday
Sunday?
into Sunday. How long have you been on this planet?
I thought it always did it Saturday night into Sunday morning.
It happens at 1 o'clock,
1 a.m.
and then the clocks go forward.
Correct. 1 a.m. Saturday or 1 a.m.
well,
Sunday.
It's like Sunday morning, but Saturday night, you know.
See, how many years have you been on this planet? Sometimes
boy.
you call me out and you don't think before you call me out, mister.
Right with that.
I still love you, but I'm like, no, because usually Sunday mornings when we wake up going, oh, crap, we're either forward or back. And for you, it's going to be dark longer now.
Yeah. Thanks for telling me that.
Well, you'll
And
be
I
able to
lose an
sleep a
hour of
little
sleep.
later.
Yeah.
Well,
and
no, because you'll be able to sleep in on Sunday.
no, you lose an hour.
Yeah, but you could sleep later because it's Sunday.
Yeah, I will. And then that's the time that you change the batteries in your smoke detector and your carbon monoxide detector too.
Ken knew 2 a.m. Saturday.
Yeah.
So it should be 2 a.m. Sunday morning, and Todd clouded judgment from being overserved. Well, where were you that you were overserved, sir? And I have a new Russian judge in the house, David T. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So, Ken, isn't it Sunday morning at 2 a.m. or 1 a.m. or whatever a.m. that it changes?
Well, I've always heard in the past when they talk about other stations and TVs, they say Saturday, turn your clocks back. So it's like,
well, that's
or
they
you
say
turn them
it's-
forward.
No,
or
they
whatever.
tell you to do it before you go to bed
Oh, okay.
Saturday
Yeah,
night,
yeah,
so
you're
you
right.
wake up at the proper time Sunday morning.
Oh, no, I stay up until it's that time to do it. So I make sure it's done properly. I
Your
change the
phone does it
stove,
by
the
itself.
microwave. I know that part.
I leave my microwave because you know why? Then it's good twice a year. It's on time. I just leave it. I don't look at my microwave. Yes, Cartman Dan, thank you very much. Sunday, 2 a.m. But for you in San Diego, it'll be midnight, right? Because you're 2 hours behind.
But if we were in Germany, it would be Saturday.
Yeah.
If it was our time here, then it would be Saturday.
Oh, God, you're going to really confuse her. Listen, you have a cell phone. It does it on its own. It does it on its own.
Yeah.
And Cartman Dan, send us some beach pictures. We could all use some beach photos. Yeah, very cool. Because they might not come back from San Diego.
What's he doing? Fishing down there, or just
No, him and the girlfriend, other half, right? Cartman, you're in. Yeah. So they go down there for a few months, and they said this time he said they may not be coming back.
Wonder why they're having that much fun?
Well, and San Diego is beautiful. Have you gone to La Jolla Beach and seen the seals yet? The seals and sea lions. La Jolla Beach is awesome, and right across the street in that little downtown shopping, and there's a really nice little wine and olive oil bar. That was one of my favorite places to go when I would go visit my daughter when she was in San Diego.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you walk around La Jolla, and there's an overlook, and down is just hundreds of seals and sea lions, and it's cool to look at. And of course, people screwed it up. They tried to go down and pet them, and people like that should just be tased immediately. But that's just my opinion. The guy with the flamingos,
Yeah.
I think he should have bodily harm, but that's just me.
Was he? Yeah, he was staying at the Flamingo Hotel.
And he broke into
And
the
they had
enclosure.
their own like little enclosure into there.
Mhm.
They should change the name
With
to
exotics.
Porcupines or Alligator Hotel, and then let the next guy go play with what's in the cage.
Oh, that is good. They have seen the seals. Oh, her daughter lives in La Jolla Heights. Love some Little Italy. God, I miss San Diego. All right, my daughter's not listening, but I think next time she goes to San Diego to tattoo, I'm gonna have to fly out.
I didn't go to San Diego. My mom and my dad and my sister went to San Diego. I stayed back because I had to watch The House.
How old were you?
I was 18.
Oh yeah, you
I
were
had to
definitely
watch
watching
The House.
Let me guess, how many keg parties?
Yeah.
How many girls?
Yeah, there was a keg party.
So when they came home, did it look like nothing ever happened, or were they
Yes.
like, oh my God?
Just like in the movies, I had my friends help me clean it all up, took care of everything.
But then they knew because the house was cleaner than when they left.
Yeah, that was how I got
like,
busted.
something is not right here. Oh
Wait
my
a second, why are the toilet bowls cleaner than they were before we left? Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Yeah, and there was a sword fight out front of the house that day.
Okay, that could be taken two different ways. Were there actual swords?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just
Fight
making
broke
sure.
out and somebody grabbed two swords and they were going at it out there.
Ooh,
Nobody got
okay.
hurt. We got that to break up.
Brendan, if you're going to Dunkin', don't forget you have a gift card here that if your mom wants to bring you by to pick it up anytime, we've
And
got your gift card.
a
And I'm
challenge
wondering
coin.
if you got your coin. So that was the other question because we don't see it here.
I think
so
it's
I'm
on
not
Matt's desk.
sure. Oh, could be.
I gave him the mat.
Okay, could
but
be.
yeah, hey, get your gift card, get your coin. It's a beautiful Friday for you. And then go to your go-to restaurant that you go to on Fridays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
746 and
we got caller. Hang on.
Caller,
We're going to
hang
go to commercial break.
746. The WRMN Morning Show is sponsored by the good folks at Jimmy Vaselli. Visit their website at jmvchicagolaw.com. That's jmvchicagolaw.com, or give them a call at 630-931-8225, 630-931-8225. They are located upstairs across from the museum, or they are out in Oak Brook. So Vaselli Law, they are advising governments, defending communities, proud sponsor of this morning show. And hang on, we will be right back with lots more shenanigans. So hang on. And caller, hold on. We're going to get to you. We'll be right back.
When disaster strikes, flood or fire, every second counts. At Emergency Construction Group, they specialize in immediate response and same-day service for any residential, commercial, or industrial emergency across the Chicagoland area. With over 30 years of experience, they've got the expertise, manpower, and equipment to handle any size loss fast. They follow strict IICRC guidelines to restore your property the right way, the first time. Their team values transparency, constant communication, and strong ethical standards because your peace of mind matters. Licensed, bonded, and insured, they're here for you 24/7, 365 days a year. Call 855-4ECG now. That's 855-432-4669. Or visit their website at emergencyconstructiongroup.com. And let Emergency Construction Group put your life back together one step at a time. That's Emergency Construction Group. Your satisfaction is their passion.
Finding a reputable business shouldn't require luck or chance. But how can you tell who you can trust? Pro tip: the BBB connects people with businesses they can trust. So think of the BBB as the better, check with the BBB first, because better businesses are honest and commit to high ethical standards bureau. That's why they're better. Always look for the sign of a better business and find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Do you owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes? Are you being audited or investigated? Has the IRS sent you a letter demanding payment? You may not owe what they claim. Make this free call to the tax doctor now. Let them negotiate with the IRS on your behalf.
800-234-0316. 800-234-0316. That's 800-234-0316. Is diabetes keeping you from enjoying life's special moments? At U.S. Med, we understand the challenges you face, and we're here to help.
With U.S. Med, I can finally manage my diabetes without it managing me.
U.S. Med offers a wide range of services to simplify your diabetes care. Personalized care plans, convenient access to cutting-edge diabetes tech, and knowledgeable support. Plus, we'll check your insurance so your diabetes care may be covered at little or no cost to you.
With U.S. Med, I feel confident and control of my diabetes. I can finally live my life to the fullest.
Don't let diabetes hold you back. Choose U.S. Med and experience better birthdays, better adventures, better anniversaries, and better everything. Call now. U.S. Med. Better service, better care. 800-785-1673. 800-785-1673. 800-785-1673. That's 800-785-1673.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the WRMN Morning Show. 7:51, you are here with me, your host, Susie C., and my shrimp Dijon, David Teese.
Hello. How are you doing?
Fantabulous. This morning is going by really quick. Really, really quick. I wanted to bring up, Mike Reed and Guy Zambetti have that podcast.
Mm-hmm.
They're also going to be judges at the Chili Cook-Off Sunday. So they have the podcast, The Mayor's Perspective, which is not political. What they're doing is this next one they have, they're welcoming President Sosin. She is the village president of Algonquin. She wanted to be on. And they plan to talk about the state's new transportation bill and how it'll impact where you live, as well as trying to break down the impact of the proposed multifamily housing bill in the state. So what they do is, they look at, things that are going to be changed or voted in and they break it down. So they're not talking politics. I'm on this side. I'm on this side. It has nothing to do with politics. It has everything to do with explaining to you what's being passed and what it means to you, which I love that. And I think that's such a great idea. And they're going to have lots of different village presidents on. This is their second podcast. Some of the cliff notes on the proposed HB 5626, I don't know what that is, would take authority away from municipalities and give it to the state. So they want to explain that. The state will require a standard statewide formula for impact fees. They want to explain that. Allowing dwelling units in backyards of anyone residential. So what does that mean? You could put up a shed and make it a house? Yeah, so that they're going to explain what that means to you. So there's a whole lot of, and it's all, you can look up the Mayor's Perspective on Facebook and join it, because I just find that interesting. You know me, I'm not political. I want nothing. But when bills are being passed or, things are being voted on and you don't understand it, this is what they're going to do and explain to you what it means. So
they're going to tell you how it's going to affect your livelihood.
Yes, whether it affects your tax dollars, your, the way things you have in your house, right, or outside your house. So very interesting, and they've gotten a lot of really positive feedback for that.
Oh, yeah.
So very interesting. So it's called The Mayor's Perspective, and you could find it on Facebook and join in and then listen to the podcast. And I'm sure their podcasts are on like Apple, YouTube. I'll get a list from Mike. It's probably on here, but I'm not going to go and read it. So
right. We have a caller still that was out.
Well, let's go grab that caller. I have a feeling I know who it is. So good morning, caller. Good morning, caller. Who dis?
Morning, Susie. Morning, David. You all right, Susie?
How are you?
I'm doing good. Drinking my iced coffee.
Oh, very nice. What flavor?
White chocolate, raspberry.
Oh, delicious. No, there's no spiders up there.
Just checking. I always do.
Okay.
Chocolate mocha. Sorry.
Oh, very nice. So what is your weekend go-to restaurant? I know your Monday go-to is Danny's on Douglas for half-price pizza. But what do you guys tend to go somewhere? Do you have a little tradition or someplace you like to go for breakfast? What do you like to do on the weekend?
I don't really go to restaurants. We used to go, sometimes it used to be Big Skillet sometimes, but now it's not Big Skillet anymore. It's a new restaurant, Mediterranean,
yeah.
I'm not going there.
I love Mediterranean food.
Well, so that
do you know what it's called?
Starts with
I
an
don't
H.
even know if it's open yet.
It's not open. I'll find out because
I love Mediterranean food.
What was weird is that when it was it's Golden Skillet, I believe it was, and it was weird. It was, Sue, correct me if I'm wrong, but it was also half Mediterranean, half Golden Skillet. There was two owners in one restaurant having two different products. It was weird.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm excited. I need to know.
Timber and
McLean Boulevard. Yeah, right
Big
there.
Timber and McLean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, right by Chester's, Burger King, Taco Bell.
I'm super excited.
David.
Very nice. What do you guys got going this weekend?
I'm going to hang out at Jose's tonight, and then tomorrow, our neighbor, Helen, I got 2 pot roasts or chuck roasts from the church, and she's going to make some kind of chuck roast with vegetables.
Delicious. Delicious. Our beloved close?
Yeah, she's right.
Sweet.
Good morning.
Good morning, beloved. What is your go-to, weekend or just a go-to place you like to go eat? Don't say Culver's for a mushroom Swiss burger. Someplace different. I know you too well.
Mickey D's for the $6 meal.
Ooh, which meal is that? Is that like the breakfast?
It's the McDouble with the 4-piece chicken nuggets and a small fry and a small drink.
Yeah.
For $6.
It's actually a little under $6. I do that too. I do the chicken, and then you get the 4 chicken nuggets, chicken sandwich, 4 chicken nuggets, small fry, and a small Coke or Pepsi Sprite.
Do you have the McDonald's app on your phone?
No.
Oh my gosh. You have to download it. Every time you go there, you just click the app and then you say for points, and because it'll locate where you're at. I got a Egg McMuffin yesterday for free. You get a lot of free stuff or really deeply discounted for using the app.
I don't want that in my life.
Oh man,
it's so cool. Do you have a smartphone, right, beloved?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, download the McDonald's app. The Taco Bell app is really good too. You get a lot of freebies. But Elliot turned me on to the McDonald's app, and I don't eat McDonald's often. If I do, it's an Egg McMuffin. But like the other day, if you bought Egg McMuffin for that people with the app, you got a free hash brown. Sometimes there's a lot of free things. Sometimes there's, like I said, really deeply. Yes, I got an Egg McMuffin for free yesterday.
That's
I'm like,
a good
sweet
deal.
Yeah, I can't
keep doing that.
Yeah, or I've gotten them for $2. So the app is worth it if you go to McDonald's. Again, I don't go there and eat burgers almost never, but hell, for the breakfast, I'm all in. I love a good McGriddle. All right.
Oh, here comes the
Here's the music. 7:57. All right, sidekick.
Downtown Jose.
You guys have a good weekend, and we'll talk on Monday.
Absolutely. Have a good weekend.
You too. Okay, and Downtown says he likes going to Beef Villa. Always Italian beef dipped with hot peppers and large fries.
They're double cheeseburgers. Oh, my Lord.
Ooh. Stay tuned. We will be right back.
Get ready for an unforgettable night out in downtown St. Charles at O-Shows, where live music, dining, and entertainment come alive. Visit the iconic Arcada Theater at 105 East Main Street and experience the venue voted Chicagoland's premier entertainment destination. Whether you're enjoying a headliner concert, dining at Rock and Ravioli, or hitting the speakeasy at Club Arcada, O-Shows creates memories. Tickets and event info at oshows.com, and you can call 630-962-7000. That's 630-962-7000. Make your reservation, bring your friends, and plan your next event at O-Shows. Live music, dining, and entertainment, all in one place. Visit oshows.com and join the fun tonight. Supporter of the America's First Responder Fest.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 8 o'clock.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby. Brought to you by KFC.
Illinois Secretary of
local
State
news on
Alexi
Star
Janulius
94.3.
about
More news
$844
anytime
million
online at
for the next fiscal year, a
KawaiiDailyNews.com.
1.7% increase over the current budget. Janulius told lawmakers the funding would support DMV services, capital security, and technology upgrades. Some Illinois municipal leaders want authority to impose local fuel taxes as gas prices rise. A proposal in the General Assembly would allow municipalities to add a motor fuel tax of up to 3 cents per gallon, giving smaller communities more flexibility to fund roads and infrastructure. Heading into the weekend, the average price for a gallon of regular gas in Illinois is $3.36, according to AAA. That's up 33 cents from just 1 week ago. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
confidence is knowing you're ready to handle whatever comes your way. That's what it feels like to take on your workday with Cintas. They make sure your AEDs are up to date, your fire extinguishers are tested and inspected, your floor mats are cleaned and delivered, and your workwear looks good, feels good, and is freshly laundered with the Cintas Apparel Plus program. So are you ready to take on today? Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Jane Dawson did something smart. She saved hundreds on auto insurance switching to Progressive. With the money she saved, she got herself a pricey bird feeder with an ultra-high-def camera. Should Jane have just bought a regular bird feeder? Yes. Is it hard for her to admire nature when the camera doubles as the bird's potty? Also, yes. But it's Jane's savings, and if she wants to spend her time watching the digestive habits of the white-breasted nuthatch, we say you go, girl. Switch and see if you could save with Progressive and treat yourself. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
From the pages of the Elgin newspapers of 100 years ago today, these are the headlines brought to you by the Elgin History Museum.
This is Linda Rock, sharing stories that were in the Elgin Courier News on March 5th, 1926. Elgin High School, the defending state champions, won their first game in the Dundee District Tournament last night when they overcame the Fighting St. Charles aggregation and put it out of the running by 25-13. The Maroons were put to a severe test in their opening appearance at the tournament, but came through with flying colors. The first half was a stiff battle with the plucky little 7 Cagers scrapping like demons to overcome the champs. In the last half, however, the class of the locals began to tell, and they pulled away from their opponents. The possibility of abandonment of the Merchant Police Service was discussed this morning by Mayor Earl R. Kelly, following reports made to him of the difficulties encountered by officers in making the monthly cash donations from which the 4 merchant police are paid. Our collector is not given cordial treatment, far from it, the mayor said. He is finding it increasingly difficult to make these collections because of the treatment which is accorded to him. If the merchants of the city do not want this service, I am perfectly willing that it be dispensed with. 4 police officers are engaged in the task of watching the stores and shops at night, covering certain beats at half-hour intervals, and making sure that doors are locked. A number of the merchants pay $3 a month for this service. Mayor Kelly has made no definitive decision relative to discontinuation of this service.
Elgin 100 years ago is a presentation of the Elgin History Museum. Be sure to visit the museum located at 360 Park Street in Elgin, open Wednesday through Saturdays 11 to 4. You can also listen to Elgin 100 years ago at www.elginhistory.com.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by KFC. Today, widespread fog with a high near 68. Showers and thunderstorms likely. Tonight, mostly cloudy with showers and a low around 60. Looking ahead to Saturday, a chance of showers before noon with a high near 63. Currently, it's 47 and foggy. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
It's impossible to have a bad day when you started with Chick-fil-A.
Hi, I'm Miles.
And this is Grant.
And the little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is
how the fluffy, crispy goodness wakes us up in the morning. The chicken is crispy, the biscuit is soft, it's iconic.
Throw some jelly on it, you can throw some honey on it. It helps me kick off the day.
The hash browns are great. And I really like the shape of them too. Little circles of crispy goodness. Yeah, those early morning chicken biscuits are just great, man.
Mornings are a little bit brighter with the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit and Simply Orange Juice. Available on the Chick-fil-A app. Real guests paid for their testimony.
The new novel, titled DUI Jury Trial, is the true story of 2 lawyers who defend a truck driver who is charged with DUI. If he's convicted, this truck driver faces a lifetime disqualification of his commercial driver's license, which would prevent him from ever driving a truck again. This 3-year legal battle culminates in a courtroom showdown, which involves the testimony of a DUI expert witness. This book, DUI Jury Trial, is now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com.
Are you looking to buy, sell, or trade something? Maybe clean out that attic or basement, or just make a little extra cash? Then don't miss Tradio on Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410. Weekdays at 12:30 p.m. Call in to let folks in the Fox River Valley know what you're looking for or what you've got to get rid of. It's easy, it's free, and it's a great way to connect with your community. Call in at 847-931-1410. That's 847-931-1410. If it's got to go, then let us know. Only on Tradio. Here on WRMN AM 1410.
Broadcasting across the Fox River Valley on WRMN 1410 AM. This is your reminder. Morning radio is supposed to be fun. Things are about to get loud, weird, and totally WRMN. Clear your morning. This show's got plans for you. It's the WRMN Morning Show, where every day starts with a laugh. Unpredictable, unforgettable, and unapologetically local. Strap in, Fox River Valley. The show starts now.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to the morning show here on WRMN 1410 AM with your host, Susie C. And, oh, wait a second. I turned up the wrong. There we go.
Oh, the
Wrong
morning
mic,
to
wrong
y'all.
mic.
Top. Oh, the morning.
Yes, I'm sorry about that.
It's
and
okay.
your shrimp du jour, David Tees.
I love it. I love it. I love it. 8:07 a.m. and the rain is coming. What were you just looking at your you were looking at your phone. Tell us what's happening. It's coming.
We are getting some new updates here. We're at 46 degrees still with rain, but it is raining outside downtown Elgin here at 14 Douglas Avenue. And I just got a notification that lightning was detected in my area where my phone
I know
is
you're
at.
so excited with your new little thing on your so he has an app on his phone, obviously the weather app, but now it's like circling where the lightning strikes are.
Yeah,
I sounded like Tom Skilling, where the lightning strikes are.
Yeah, lightning's been. You ever get that? If you got the WGN app on your phone, the
I
weather
don't.
app, and then and you're sleeping, and your phone is on, and then all of a sudden you get woken up by lightning's been detected in your area, and they still do that to today, even
They
though he's
do?
gone. Yeah, his voice is still.
He's never gone.
Yeah, he's never gone.
ever gone. He is WGN.
But what we got is lightning so far being detected in our area with lightning strikes. A lot of it down south by just east of Dixon. We do have some for the next hour, some rain. We got yellow, we got some red. Rockford is just getting the thunderstorms are passing through there. I don't know if these are severe, so no warnings have came up yet. But get your umbrella. You're definitely going to need it for the
Get
next
your
hour.
bumble
or so.
shoots and your galoshes because you're going to need your bumble shoots and your galoshes.
And the
today.
red and yellow and green go all the way to Freeport.
Oh, so that's a big old storm.
Mhm.
That is a big, because Freeport is pretty far from
Yeah,
here.
and this is actually growing.
Okay, that's the one. So this morning on WGN, that is the one that Morgan Kolkmeyer was talking about. That's coming, and she said it was a very long.
Yes.
A very long. What do you call it? A very long storm. That's
Yeah.
not the word I was looking for, but a very long storm.
Because this actually goes up to Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. And this line of thunderstorms is pretty massive. And it goes all the way down to Quincy, Illinois.
Oh, that's huge then.
Yeah, it's a long. Yeah, and it goes from Freeport to Elgin as we speak right now.
So it'd be nice if it would just rain a slow, steady, so that when the ground's not
coming.
going to absorb it because it's frozen, but that the water can, get in where it needs to be. So slow and steady for the next few hours would be great.
You know, my dad used to do when he was alive. He would, with his work van, he would take a Dawn dish soap and pour it all over his van. And then when it rained, he thought it was going to wash the van automatically.
Did it work?
No.
Okay. DJ Buddy James, he says it's horrible. He's driving to into Marengo from Poplar Grove, and he said it's absolutely horrible. So I'm assuming that it's raining horribly because that's where it's starting.
coming. We need it, but we have a caller on, and then I want to do a rant
Okay, you've
about
got
these
something to
apps you
say.
were talking about here.
All right, let's take the call.
Okay.
Good morning, caller. Who dis? Good morning, David.
Hi. Hello. So
unimportant question. How does David spell his last name? Is it Teas?
Yes, you are on the nose. Teas. Don't tease me. I'm sensitive, David.
Teas.
Yes.
Tees. Okay, yeah. It's not Teasp, as in you're a tease, although sometimes you could be or are.
I just said don't tease me. I'm sensitive.
Yeah. So I have a plumbing question, actually.
Sure.
It's kind of weird. So my cleaning job, that he rents the place, and the landlord's out of state, and from what I understand, doesn't care or doesn't seem to care. The urinal is clogged, and that's the one that used to get stuck. So sometimes it either works too hard, or other times it turns into a slacker. So I was wondering if the if he was to get it fixed, I'm just asking us off the record, it depends on what it says in his contract with him, but I don't know. Would that be a potential risk to something in the lease if the landlord ignores his request for a urinal and he gets it fixed and either sends him the bill or deducts it or...
Well, one of the things is
That's in the lease.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah.
Right.
So if somebody's renting it out, it depends on his lease. If the leasee is obligated for any repairs, electrical, plumbing, or HVAC, or is the landlord obligated to do that? And if it's the fact that the landlord is obligated to do it, the leasee, yeah, he can. It's got to be fixed no matter what the issue is. So we just talked about, but the landlord has a right to hire whoever he wants, and it's his building, it's his property. So if he says, let's say you send somebody in to fix any of those type of problems, and something goes bad, something gets wrong, and all that stuff, he's not obligated for the damages or repair because the leasee actually ended up getting somebody without his consent. So that's the touchy situation with that,
Yeah, got to go to the lease.
Right, because if it destroys the building, if it destroys the building and the landlord has it fixed with the contractor, okay, that's on them, and that's. But if you, the renter, just like I'm not waiting for you anymore, I'm getting it fixed, and then something goes wrong, especially if worst case scenario, if something doesn't go wrong, the landlord might say, "Oh, okay, well, I'm not paying for it because you never authorized it." But you never listened.
Right.
I'm not authorizing. Yeah. But if the building gets destroyed, that's other more scary territory. Correct?
Yeah, and sometimes with urinals, if they don't have a separate P-trap underneath them, there's many different types of urinals that you can take the P-trap off and rot it. If it doesn't have a clean out above the urinal, when I do new construction and bars and restaurants and all that stuff, they have urinals. I like to put a clean out in the wall right above the urinal so we don't, because some of these urinals you can't rod through with a little hand rod or the little Pete's you buy at Ace Hardware. And sometimes you have to take the urinal off the wall, take the flush valve, disconnect it. If hopefully it shuts off, and then you got to take it off the wall, lay it on the ground, and that could slip out of your hands and break. Now who's responsible for it? Because and then you got to rod it from there and then put it back on, and hopefully it doesn't leak because a gasket or if it's a wax, it might be bad. There's a lot of variables with that. So the best thing is that the leasee and the landlord have to work together with that. And if he doesn't repair it, then the leasee can go to the city and make a complaint, and then they'll force him to do it.
Right, because then there's other issues. I mean, minor, but if the water's not going down, it almost becomes a health issue.
Yes.
Because stagnant water and bacteria and viruses and
Yeah, just remember, that's why plumbers, we are with the Illinois Department of Public Health. I have to do a continuous ed class for 4 hours once a year to renew my plumbing license, and I got to do that next Saturday. And what it is like we have to, we protect the health of the nation. Now, Legionnaire's disease actually starts with dead stagnant water. It gets into you airborne, or it gets into you by consumption, and it takes 24 hours for Legionnaire's to start developing if the water is not moving. That could be in a water pipe that doesn't move. It could be anywhere. So the biggest problem was after COVID. One of the questions I had working with the state and all that stuff was a lot of drinking fountains in closed places. Now, people may go up there and just go right to the drinking fountain. Well, that drinking fountain hasn't been used for 6 months. It should be flushed out. All faucets should be flushed out in offices and stuff like that before people actually return back to those places. Was one of my biggest concerns after COVID when we were starting to open up the places. The systems need to be flushed. We need to protect the health of the nation.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I
welcome.
didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Wow, Legionnaires.
Yeah.
Welcome to Plumbing Talk.
Yeah.
We already did vermin. We did pest control. Now we're doing plumbing. We are an informational radio station. Our show is infotainment, as Tammy says. Infotainment.
And our next information is going to be talking about apps.
Yep. David's not happy with the app.
No.
Oh, what's the question of the day?
What is your go-to weekend food spot?
Restaurant. Or at home.
A restaurant. Yeah, like what do you do is there a place you like to go on the weekends to eat?
And just in general, Indian food usually.
There's one coming to Elgin.
Yeah, I heard that where Golden Corral used to be.
Right. All right, we're getting ready for a break, David. You get to work.
All right,
Drive safe.
Question. Does Legionnaires always happen in stagnant water, or
Yes.
not always?
Yeah, it could be in air conditioning systems, condensation. That's how Larkin had Legionnaires in their system going through the ductwork. Look it up.
All right, we'll be back.
Okay.
Have a good weekend.
You too. Okay, bye.
Hi there, Tammy Scully here from Talk Time with Tammy and Friends. Join me and my sidekicks Nancy and Becky for valuable lifestyle tips and unique views and insights on interesting topics and everyday situations, providing nonstop fun and chuckles for all. Get the scoop on consumer news, deep dive on current events, and learn about the newest economic trends, from exercise and gardening to music, travel, recipes, sports, pets, real estate, media, and everything in between. And it's all sprinkled with a healthy helping of bad dad jokes and interesting fun facts to boot. Tune in Mondays through Thursdays from 2 to 4 p.m. for a little fun, frolic, and infotainment. Join us, won't you?
When tragedy strikes, you need more than a lawyer. You need a voice. Romanucci and Blandon fight for justice in cases of personal injury, wrongful death, civil rights, and medical malpractice. With over $1 billion recovered, their results speak loud. Call 312-458-1000 or visit rblaw.net. That's 312-458-1000. Romanucci and Blandon, national impact, personalized care. No fee unless they win. Proud supporter of America's First Responders Fest.
Welcome to WRMN, your trusted voice in the Fox River Valley for over 75 years. We bring you fact-based news, good faith discussions, and entertainment that brings people together. From national headlines to local stories, WRMN is your home for thoughtful dialogue and community engagement. No matter the time of day, where you're listening from, or who you are always welcome here. Thanks for making us a part of your day. This is the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. My Grandpa Lou is the reason why my dad and I started racing, and I'm really proud to follow in his tracks. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. I've learned a lot on this journey with my Grandpa Lou, and the memories of my grandpa will always be with me. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Talking about Alzheimer's can be really tough. But if you notice something, have a conversation with your loved one. Encourage them to see a doctor or offer to go with them. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Good morning and welcome back to the WRMN Morning Show. It is 8:20. Where's your coffee? Is it hot? Is it perking? Are you where you need to be? You're here with me, Susie C., my co-host and shrimp Dijon, David Tees, and we are joined by our very own Dino Delaley. Good morning, Dino. Hey, what's going on today with the Dino's Night Out?
You know what? I keep getting postponed because we have all these sporting events.
Ah.
So we put another shift off to the side on my show. So that's okay. I had a couple good guys coming in. In fact, I got your neighbor.
Oh, T.
T was going to be coming in, but unfortunately, we had to switch things around. Got to get them sports games out.
Yeah, what's going on?
Gotta
Is it the
support
Sox
Derek.
game today?
Sox, yes.
Nice.
Yeah, we got to support our guy, Derek.